Hello, and welcome to the Streaming Rainbow Podcast, a place where we bring together our stories with your ears. These stories were originally recorded for YouTube, and now they are here for you in pure audio form. Join our crew of storytellers as we dive into fantastical realms and tell human stories. Grab your dice and buckle up your wizard hats. It's time for the games to begin. As a note, a list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this podcast has been included in the episode description. Listener discretion is advised. And now, welcome to the SS Sophia, Episode 1, Family Ties.
What's up, motherfuckers? Say hi to
Patriotism.
me, David.
Wow,
These are my gender fluid gremlins and Lux. Say hi, gender fluid gremlins.
Hi,
Hi,
gender fluid gremlins.
And Lux.
And Lux.
Are you alright there, Julia? Is that too much?
I'm fine. We need to shut up.
That was a good start. Welcome to Streaming Rainbow. My name is David. I am one of the founding GMs. This is my second season. I'm very, very excited to run a Call of Cthulhu campaign. Yeah, it's really, really cool. So I'm gonna, without any other delay, I'm just gonna introduce my players real quick. To my this side is. Am I pointing at Julia?
You're
pointing the exact opposite direction.
To my this side is.
Julia.
That's Julia.
Hi
That's okay,
everyone.
the
Should I
real.
say things? Probably.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Hi everyone. My name is Julia. I use any pronouns. It's impossible to get it wrong. And tonight I will be playing Ainsley Gage, who uses he/him pronouns.
And down this way in his snazzy hat and bow tie.
I'm And Lux, he/him pronouns. Tonight I will be playing Calamagnu, who's also he/him pronouns. I'm the
And
brother.
then this beautiful person. It's you. It's you. I'm pointing.
Hi all, I'm Chipper, they,
Chip.
them pronouns, and Am I not speaking?
Oh, I think your audio is
Hello
delayed
all, I'm
again.
Chipper, I
Yeah,
use
slight
they, them
delay.
pronouns. I'm
Oh
gonna cry.
no.
Alright, let's see if that fixed it. Hi all, I'm Chipper, I use they, them pronouns, and I am playing our lovely Sir Harrington Duke Esquire, the Explorer.
And down here, in a very hot looking little neckerchief.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Mags, they, them, and I will be playing Elliot Fowler, he/him pronouns for the campaign.
Hi. My name is River Cohen Glassberg. I use they, them pronouns. And I will be playing Dutch Lockhart, who uses he, him pronouns.
Very, 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 very cool. Okay, yeah, one quick disclaimer. We at Streaming Rainbow do not fuck with the original H.P. Lovecraft, nor his views. And this is what real, like, death of the author is, right? Because that motherfucker is dead. And there is no estate because he died poor and alone like he should have. So, none of this will benefit him. And that is why we can enjoy the good work that a bad person did. Stop buying Harry Potter stuff. Okay, moving on.
El
All right.
Bozo.
All right. We are zoom in on a large steamship in 1922, just off the coast of Asia in the Pacific Ocean. This is a larger ship than any other in the world at the time. Its name emblazoned on the side, the SS Sophia. This vessel will be sailing from Hong Kong to Long Beach over the course of 2 weeks, give or take. Back then wasn't exact dates, right? And it is filled with some of the richest people in the world at the time, and definitely the most powerful. It is a monument of the might of man, a ship made in direct response to the Titanic's sinking as a way for rich people to get from one side of the Pacific to the other without having to deal with those pesky poors. One of the innovations of its time, it has not have a second, third, or third class. It is all first class and luxury. Everything is gilded and wood paneled and art decoed the fuck out. So it is early morning, and you will hear, before the one MC comes with an announcement, we will go into the dreams of a Mr. Harrington, Sir Harrington Duke. I would hate to not use his proper title.
Well, thank you. I paid for that. Thank you. I paid for that title
Harrington. Harrington, you are in the Arctic, but you're not Harrington. That's not yet, at least.
No, I'm not.
And as you are turned around a bit, your party's been split by some broken ice. It's you and your twin brother, the real Sir Harrington. And there's a bad storm, and you're trying to use whatever you can to shelter in place, because sometimes the best thing you can do is just stop, or else you'll wander off forever. So as you are hammering in a stake to get the tent and your shelter up, your brother is badgering. He's like, God damn, we should have never come here. I knew this was a lark. I knew that you were wrong once again, and here we are. Here we are, chasing wild geese because you couldn't make it, and I'm successful, and I have to carry you on my back.
It's out here somewhere, Harrington. I know it. It's somewhere. Maybe it's closer to the
The
pole.
only thing out here for us is cold and death.
No one's died yet, Harrington. You know, we don't need to. There's no need to. You know, don't go inviting trouble we haven't brought on ourselves.
Know
yet.
that is where's the rest of the party? Where's the rest of the group of guides that I paid for?
Well,
hello,
I
and
don't
he
know.
starts
Maybe
walking
you should
away.
keep track of the people you
Walk
paid
around.
for, Harrington.
Hello, anybody out there? Anybody dead yet? And then you hear a crack. As he's storming sort of
Keep your
around,
voice down.
making a large play. You turn up and he's not there.
Harrington?
You see a hole. You see a small area. Actually, give me a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden?
First roll of the game. Yeah.
Alright, I've got a 25 in this. Just base. That's a 73.
Perfect. You don't see any hole, but you don't see any hole, but you remember the area that he was. So if you want to rush over, or I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I mean, I'm definitely looking around for him. I don't know where he is. And he was just yelling. There was a crack, and now it's the damn fools. They must have shot him. And I'm
Brother,
looking around.
brother.
I'm moving to the spot.
You
and
hear-
looking around.
Yeah, so now as you hear that voice, you go towards it, and you see the hole he fell into. It is very big. It is about 8 feet-ish around, and it's almost like a fracture. What's the word I'm looking for?
Like a crevasse.
Yeah, it's a crevasse, right? That you can't really see the bottom of, and he is about 3 or 4 feet down, on the edge of ice. It looks like.
I'm gonna like hands and knees, army crawl to the edge of the hole. Harrington, I can't reach you. You're too far down.
Throw a rope down.
The rope's over by the campsite that I was preparing when you stormed off. Take off your jacket.
Do you have your eyes picked?
I can pull you up with it.
I can't.
No,
if I take it off, I was
digging
fall.
out for
You take your jacket off. It's my jacket. I paid for it.
Harrington,
I can't hold on much longer. Please.
I'll go get help. And I'm going to
hurry! Go
up,
grab the rope.
Turn, and as I go to run away, stomp right on the edge of the crevasse. On that last little jagged splinter of broken ice.
Yeah, you hear. At first, you just hear a small crack, and then a shift, and then you hear, "Oh no! No! And as you walk, as you walk back to the area of the tent, where the tent is being set up, you begin to hammer, and you hear loud over the 1MC, "Boo! Boo! Boo! Welcome to your first day at sea. Thank you all for coming to the cast-off cocktail hour last night. We've sailed 100 nautical miles through the night. Speed is a little bit shorter on these. Speed is a little bit slower on these littoral waters. Gotta watch out for these shipping vessels and fishermen out here. But we will soon pick up speed, and we will be cruising for 7 straight days before we see another vessel to bring alongside food. I would like to remind you of today's activities. There will be a croquet tournament to sign up for on the top deck. There will be a jazz singer in the lounge starting at 5 p.m. and another show at 7 and a third at 9. And lastly, at 10 o'clock, we'll begin our grand cast-off ball. So wear your best suit, your best dress, and bring your best attitude to party all night on the SS Sophia. This is your captain, William. Not William. We're going to take that one more time. This is your captain, Francis Chester Reed, signing off. Okay. And from there, we zoom in.
That's not what happened.
Okay. Ainsley. You had quite the evening last night.
Yes.
You also didn't sleep very well. Go ahead and after your mother stepmother, after your stepmother publicly embarrassed you, outed you as a bastard, and said they wished you weren't born in front of
so many people.
Yeah, roughly about 50 people, and 50 of the most important people on this boat. And kind of crazily, therefore 50 of the most important people alive. So as you lay on the ground and had a near panic attack, what went through Ainsley's mind?
Well, first I'd like to say it was a full panic attack, was not a near panic attack. We hit bullseye. I've found a quiet place, probably nearby the servants' quarters, just something that feels a little more familiar to me. And just sitting on the floor back against the wall, like head buried in my arms. And just, I can't stop thinking she is absolutely right. She's absolutely right. I should not be here. None of this should have happened. I need to get off of this boat as soon as possible. None of this, I shouldn't be here.
Sir Harrington, you saw this young man first fall with intertwined with a server and a champagne and a tray full of champagne, and then be completely dressed down and embarrassed in a way that nobody deserves. And after you finish helping up the servant and sort of clean them up, you see Ainsley sort of head off into this like in-between area behind the bar before straight back into the kitchens. Do you follow?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. And yeah, so you find a 21?
Young Master Montague.
21.
And can you, real quick, can you describe for us physically what Sir Harrington sees?
So Ainsley is a young man who's 21 years old. He is very pale. He has kind of messy, wavy ginger hair that comes down just past his ears. He has poliosis, which is that condition where just like one little section of his hair towards the front of his fringe just always grows in white due to just that part not having melanin. Very scrawny. He's wearing a suit that is a little bit too big on him, but even if it was the right size, it wouldn't fit. He has some very light freckles, green eyes, dressed well, but like definitely trying to fade into the background kind of suit. And yeah, he's just an absolute sobbing mess on the floor.
And what through Ainsley's teary eyes, what does he see when Sir Harrington Duke approaches?
I think the first thing that he sees is a soft smile through the black and white beard, and a hand reaching down to the ground. All right, up you get, young Master Montague. Does no good to you to be sobbing on the ground when you could be sobbing in a chair.
So, I'm sorry. I'll go. I'm sorry. And I think I like slowly stagger up and just try to back away even more.
Now look, you didn't deserve what your mother said to you, Master Montague. Not your fault the woman's having a fit of hysteria.
Thank you, but no, she's right. That was not becoming of me. Thank you, Sir
I thought
Duke,
I thought it was... Yes, you can call me Harrington.
Harrington, all right.
Come, why don't we take you... if you're worried your mother was right and that you were unbecoming, why don't we take you to get a bit cleaned up so you can avoid it more? How about that?
Callum, did you approach at this point, seeing Sir Harrington? Can you describe Sir Harrington for us physically first?
Yes, Sir Harrington is about 5'10", black and white black hair, white streaks all throughout. Well, not a goatee, a full beard with a little white patch right about here. Mustache does not quite connect, curls up at the corners. And they are wearing, as always, a mink-lined leather jacket, button-down shirt, and of course, patterned neckwear.
Lovely. Callum, you also witnessed Ainsley. You got a bit of champagne on yourself, actually, as well, right? So after you clean yourself up, you see the gentleman of somewhat renown, more known for their adventures than their writing, but they're still very popular in publishing. Sir Harrington and this a fragile young man on the edge. What does Callum do?
He definitely had gone back to the kitchen just to clean off himself a bit, having worn most of the champagne that was on the tray. But seeing Ainsley, one, having the panic attack, and two, kind of scooting away from Sir Harrington a bit, he will grab a glass and pour some water in it and walk in and kind of put himself, which isn't much, he's a very small man, a bit between Harrington and Ainsley.
Yeah, why don't you describe for us, Callum, so we can get a good visual.
Callum is probably like 5'5", 5'6" on a really good day. Very thin. He is late 40s, though he looks more late 50s maybe. Really dark creases that have begun to set in. His red hair has a lot of white streaks in it now, as does his mustache that rides the top of his lip. And his jacket has now come off as it's pretty wet, but he has his shirt and his bow tie on and his hat still, and he'll walk up and Ainsley, are you standing or are you kind of seated back?
I'm standing at this point, but I'm still like back against the wall, like I'm still coming down off it, so the breathing is still heavy.
Right, lad. Look, it's good of you to drink some water here. It's not worth getting a bit too worked up. Harrington, do you mind grabbing us maybe a couple of napkins back there?
Oh, well...
We'll go get those in a second.
Yes, I'll grab you a napkin, and then, here, in the meantime, take this pocket square.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Listen, lad, we don't have to talk about anything if you don't want to, but certainly nothing that you deserve there to have happened to you. I know it can be a lot of pressure, so...
Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't believe I got your name.
I'm so sorry. No. What I was hand Callum Agnew. I'm an author back home.
Ainsley... Montague. Ainsley Montague. Right.
Right.
Thank you.
From Alexander, correct?
Yes. Yes, that's my father.
Lovely family you all have. Well, looks lovely most of the time. Listen, I don't know if you saw the big man with me. His name's Dutch, but we're going to go out and get a couple pints later. I don't know if you'd drink, but you're more than welcome to join us.
Oh, thank you very much. I don't believe I should be showing myself anymore.
There's a lot of
Ainsley, roll a society check.
Okay. Okay, so I have a 15 and I am rolling a 64.
You're not sure whether you should show yourself, like you should be showing yourself or not. Probably not.
Mhm.
Maybe not. Maybe. But you definitely need to go get cleaned up.
Yeah.
right. Well, I understand that there's a lot of pressure on you, lad. But you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds, right? So he'll be a diamond one day, and I'll kind of tussle his hair a bit, and then walk away and leave him alone.
Reach up and tussle his hair.
Yeah, it's kind of a little,
Ainsley is
kind of like the
5'7",
old man who's
so
kind of,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Chat with me tomorrow sometime.
Sure. And I'm sorry you got messed up there as well.
I prefer to drink my liquor than wear it, but it's all fine with me.
Right. I believe that friend of yours went off with my sister. I might try to find them once I'm clean.
Wonderful plan.
Thank you again.
Of course.
Speaking of your sister, Rosalia, Dutch, it is a beautiful, crisp night.
Oof.
The sun is just about to set. The ocean breeze has cut through the humidity that sort of pervades this area at this time, right? So you that feeling of like sticky suffocation has been alleviated by sweet, salty air, and you have a tall, beautifully dressed woman on your arm. And as you we went back in time just a second, as you heard the loud crash and a bit of a speech by Ainsley's stepmother. You both turned around, making out bits and pieces of of what was said, and it's nothing good. As you look at Rosalia to see their reaction, go ahead and give me a psychology roll.
Love it. That's a 40. That's not bad. Let me pull that up. That is a 46. Damn it.
Ooh.
Almost.
Yeah, she's bothered. She's bothered. That's what you see. You see a woman. You didn't ever really this wasn't ever really Dutch's thing. The finer touches, the interpersonal moments. So you just see a broad that's upset.
You're quite all right over there. It sounds like there's quite a mess going on.
You don't know the half of it. Yeah, I should go and clean that up.
Well, before you do head on out, like I said earlier, my name is Dutch Lockhart. I don't believe I caught your first name. Your surname was hard to miss, but
Rosalia, and she puts a hand out for you to.
With massive, rather calloused hands, he's going to lean down and gently kiss her knuckles.
Okay, give me another roll. This time a charm roll.
Ooh, baby. Different dice. Huh. That is a 19. Okay.
Is that a hard?
That is a hard success.
Wonderful.
Just under.
Okay. Rosalia has a little twinkle in their eye and says, I could take a moment out here.
Hey,
Would you accompany me? I would love to see. You are midship
Hmm.
is this area. And but you went out on the forward side.
Gotcha.
Or no, sorry, you went out on the aft side.
Ah.
And yeah, she says it's a lovely sunset. It'd be a shame to miss it without company.
It would be a shame to miss a beautiful sunset with such a beautiful woman at my side.
You flatter me so, Mr. Lockhart. And what is it? And you guys walk down to the aft end of the ship, and you see the trail of white foam as the massive vessel cuts through the water, and it points pretty clearly towards the sun that is setting over the Hong Kong skyline. And she says, and what is it you do for a living, Mr. Lockhart?
Absolutely. I used to be a boxer. Much of my time, I grew up in the Bronx, right? Right near the Bronx Zoo, right as it opened. And much of my time when I was young, you got to learn to fend for yourself. And I mean, as you can clearly tell, and he motions down to his frame, this is a 6'5", 265
Go ahead
pound
and
behemoth.
give
Oh,
us
absolutely.
the full
Full rundown?
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, Dutch is big, about 6'5", 250, 260 pounds, just a behemoth of a human being, with a head that appears freshly shaved each morning, a thick handlebar mustache that is the only evidence of what his hair color might have been, and a dark, almost sanguine ginger. He's got a real classy missing front right canine, which is one of the few, proofs of his boxing career. And he is built like a brick shithouse is not enough of a statement on the size and fitness of this man. He is in the best shape of anybody's life. Yeah, he's got on right now, as I do, all black night attire. He cannot button his top button and thus does not wear a tie. But just peeking out at the corners of his shirt are the edges of thick black tattoos. I was a boxer for quite a while. I was a heavyweight champ in New York for a few years, and by the time I was 20, really mid-prime, I got sent overseas. Boxing started to get popular in Japan, and so they had me battling some old kung fu masters.
You're one of those heroes of the West.
Defenders of the West.
Showing these barbarians how to fight like gentlemen.
Though it wasn't... It was a bit of circus work, but paid well.
No, you don't say.
No, that
circus
made
work
me...
for a circus bear?
No. Well, I've heard better. But much of my time I've spent fighting for what I have. And now, through my work, spreading the good and will of the United States and of boxing, I've got my little fortune to sit on, and I'm headed back home now. That's what brings me here.
And what draws you towards the shores of your home country?
Well, I hope this doesn't frighten you too much. But
So
I've
you
got
are missing a front tooth. And I don't know
and
if you know, but there's nobody around at the aft end of the ship. If there was time to be frightened, it was about 5 minutes ago.
sure. I've got a boy,
Oh,
a young one. He's about 8 now. I haven't seen him in quite a while, since he was just a little tot. And his mother's not around. So he's in the care of some family. He's nice and happy. I've sent most of the money that I've made back to him.
you
Just to make
see
sure.
a softening of their face. There was a bit of a repartee going on in that mention, sort of. And you see someone who is an equal and opposite, if you will, to Ainsley. They are roughly the same height. Rosalia might be a little bit taller, with long, curly, dark brown hair. She has these light brown eyes with uh, long lashes, very thick eyebrows, and in her light brown eyes there are these like flecks of gold that right now are shining brilliantly against this sunset as it sort of passes the light through. Um, she's a very like strong. She's like stronger features for a woman, particularly at the time. Right, she's not exactly like flapper, petite, tiny person, but she's very, very handsome, very beautiful, and exudes, again, more so in the equal opposite way, stands with their shoulders back, perfect posture, head held high, would walk into a lion's den the same as they walk into the ballroom. And he says, well, it was lovely talking with you. And now, in those, let's call it 10 or so minutes you've been talking, the sun is about halfway down. I hope to see you more, but I do need to attend to my brother. As she looks over your shoulder and sees Sir Harrington accosting the bar and Callum um, chatting with Ainsley as they begin to depart.
I do appreciate your company. If I may escort you back, I would love to.
I would love that.
Perfect. I hope the circus bear didn't give away too much of his strength.
Well, I do hear that they defang them, so.
Oh, do they now? Is that another jab at the missing tooth? Feels like it.
You may be smarter than you look. Smarter than the average bear. And as you walk in, you pass a small corner area where Elliot Fowler is being you know those when you go to a bar and there's a really small woman talking to a larger man, and their posture is like that of a bird of prey.
Yeah.
And the like woman's
like that.
back is and they're like shrinking and like trying to
Poor
get
fucking
away.
Elliot.
That is what Elliot happened to Elliot as they are cornered by Alexander Montague, large CEO of the largest mining company in the world, based out of jolly old England.
Fucking Brits.
I know.
Can't
I'll
live with them.
go.
Bad teeth and imperialism. That's all you get. Yeah. So as Alexander Montague has cornered his prey,
Elliot Fowler
give us a description of Elliot.
5'10". He has light chestnut brown hair that typically goes like a little bit past his shoulders, but he always keeps it tied back in a very low ponytail, and he has like little like fringe like side bangs like sweeping down his face, which is covered up by a large set of round glasses that overlay his like greenish blue eyes. He has freckles like all over his face, standard lanky build, very skinny, the textbook definition of anxiety personified.
I believe there was a pretty good description you gave. I think is appropriate. If you could share with the class, I don't think I'm allowed to say that word.
The exact words.
Say it.
Don't act like you have to pull it
His
up.
name is Milo.
Oh,
from
Milo Thadge. If he was a
Milo
male
from
Milo.
Atlantis.
That one. Yes.
There we go.
Cunty male wife Milo Thadge. Let
Yes.
me peek the
Which
mic
is
a
the
little bit
vibe
more.
I
I say
always
that.
aspire to give
Cunty
off, but I'm not
male
that smart
wife
in real life,
Milo
so
Thadge.
I only play smart
Yes.
characters.
And the physical description is apt as well because Elliot is a academic,
A young
a
Sheldon.
savant, a prodigy, a young Sheldon if he was a bigger pussy.
You can't come for them like that.
Elliot graduated from Princeton at 16 with his bachelor's. And during grad school, he was invited to some very secret meetings.
Oh boy.
And that is actually what leads you now as Mr. Montague, who's a larger man for the time, close to 6 feet, broad shoulders, thick mustache, but a push broom mustache, no handlebar here. Out of style with the times, right? Not the thin little guys. And this is a man who has never done a hard day's work in their life, but looks like they could fight for their survival with the best of them, right? There's a hunger and a danger in his eyes. And he stands over you and he says, young Mr. Fowler,
I went to Princeton all 8 years, sir.
Where did you go to school?
Mostly history and like anthropology.
Oh, what did you study?
Yeah.
History and anthropology. Wonderful. And then you hear the crash.
Is everything okay,
and
sir?
The splash. Damn it. No, that's my wife. Lovely woman, usually. And my son.
One of my professors when I was in college, sort of came up to me and just invited me to some. Sorry. Princeton,
faster.
first.
Tell me where you
halfway through my first year in grad school, sir. One of my professors invited me to some after-school study sessions,
you get it?
That's just how I got into it.
You're going the long way again.
It was given to me, sir.
Did you find it, or was it given to you? Okay. I have to go deal with that right now. Meet me at the meet me at the lower level bar at 11 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
Do better. And then he walks away.
Jesus Christ.
And as he walks away.
So he's just like that all the time to everyone. Cool.
Yeah. As he walks away a couple minutes after chasing after his wife, you see Ainsley with I'm assuming like a bar towel or some small collection of napkins. Okay. Ainsley, you're going to your room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get to the door, before you get to the door, you hear shouting. What would you have me do with him? I don't know, but parading around like this is insulting, to say the least, and it is damning and killing me, to be more accurate. Every day I see that boy, I am reminded of our son and his premature death, and I'm reminded that it is your enemies that killed him. And then you hear Alexander say, that is unfair and unfounded. There is no proof that rival mining companies did this. This would be an escalation unknown. And then you hear your mother say, an escalation that you brought upon us, Alexander. You have so far gone beyond what is normally accepted into sabotage and assassination and whatever else out there I don't even know of. So what rules of decorum are there when you've destroyed all the rest? We both know what Christian's autopsy said. He was poisoned. And although it may not have been your hand who poured it, it was your actions. And then you hear a loud thud, and we won't describe that. And you hear Alexander say, you hold your tongue behind your teeth. I will not be disrespected. Ever. I did not cause our son's death. Now, you can clean yourself up and head back out and hold yourself in a way that reflects well upon this family, or you can stay in here all night for all that I care. But you will no further embarrass me or any of us. And then you hear a loud slamming of the door.
Do I feel like someone's coming to the door that I'm standing outside of?
Absolutely.
I leave Christian's jacket folded on the floor in front of the door and I take off. I need to find my sister.
Just serendipitous, as you are both walking back up the stairs to go to, I'm assuming, find your sister, you see Dutch and arm in arm with your sister. Give me a psychology roll, Ainsley.
Okay. Let's see if I can make a roll this episode. I have a 40 in psychology.
Gosh.
67.
I'm really trying to help you.
I would like the audience to know that our first our session 0, my first roll was a critical success, and it has all gone downhill from there.
All from there. You're annoyed because your sister's having a good time, laughing with this strange man, who's kind of terrifying.
She said she was gonna stick with me, and the second she left, everything went horribly wrong.
So you see them before they see you, as you are coming down.
Rosalia.
Oh, Ainsley. Is everything okay? And she like comes up to you and like holds your hands. It's okay. Take a couple of breaths. Hey, it was an accident. Are you alright? I'm very sorry. I didn't That was a very unfortunate. A lot of things happened at once. I don't know what I would have done, but I should have been there with you.
It's not your fault. Everyone knows about me now.
Yes.
Rosalia, I think it's best that I stay in the cabin for the rest of the voyage.
No. No, that's... I don't think that's good. I think...
Mrs. Montague is right. I'm no good at this. Every time I open my mouth, everything just comes out wrong. And I'm really not supposed to be here to begin with. Christian should be here.
Yes, and my brother was pretty good at this. I'm going to be very honest with you, Ainsley. This is not about you. It is bigger than you. Even more than Christian being here. I should be where you are. I should be the one who inherits. In a just world, in a right world, I take over.
Yes.
That's not the world we live in. It's not the reality we have. So, there are... Last I knew, there are 15,000 employees of Montague Mining. And many more that depend on the land that we own, and the horses, and the stables, and the farming, and the maintenance of the manor. All of those people depend on Montague Mining continuing to maintain the income that it does. It's not easy. It's not fun. And no, you're not good at it. But humans weren't... We developed language, and we got better at it. You can develop the skills. I do believe in you. I do believe that you can do what's necessary. It's been 6 months, Ainsley. Give yourself a break. There's a reason the kids, for years, go through this, and you're doing the crash course. You're not staying in the cabin the whole time. It would smell horrendous. You at least need to take baths.
I know that if I were to hug her, she would accept it, but I think I still feel too much guilt to ask for or accept any comfort from her, so I just kind of stand there.
Yeah, you guys were stopped in the middle.
Yeah, and
like halfway between the edge of where like the staircase was and the room.
Yeah, I do lean in. I overheard. I was going to go to the cabin, but Father and Mrs. Montague were there, and I'm worried he might have hurt her.
Well, that's the best thing we could do is head in, I think.
The best?
Well, he tends to do these things more in private.
Oh. I
roll a psychology check.
Okay. Please, God fucking damn it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I can push the roll if we want me to.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's a good idea right now necessarily.
Push it.
Okay.
If you want to.
It wasn't so I have a 40 and I got a 51, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to push it, you can push it. If you don't want to,
fuck it. I just want to make one good roll this episode.
So what do you do to push it? There's a look on Rosalia's face that you can't quite discern.
Oh shit. Rosalia, are you all right?
And then there you go. Now give us the push roll.
Worse. 61.
You see Rosalia's face harden. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just concerned for my mother.
Right.
And there you feel for the first time in a while, Rosalia closed a piece off.
And I, like, for a second, like, in that moment, I'm like, absolutely, like, I don't blame her for that for a moment. I immediately, like, know to give her space and just, like,
but
don't do that.
Yeah, and you feel now that where they were, there was a look of concern and maybe something else that you still are not sure. You now sense irritation.
Yeah, I immediately back off. And if she wants me to go with her, I'll follow her, but I won't say anything else.
Yeah, she very clearly is like, we got to get you changed. Yeah. And you go to the door, and as you open it, your father is closing the safe. That is in. So you are in one of the larger suites. There is to the left. There's 2 doors, like French style doors, that go to your father and mother's space, like cabin area. Directly in the middle, or like in that is on the window side. In front of the front door is like a desk where and like a little like salon style, and then there's like a bar against one of the bulkheads. That's there for like clearly for your father to like work / entertain. And then to the right is is a room for you and a room for your sister. The servants are down on the 6th deck, where the servants stay. And behind the desk, in the bulkhead, there's a big safe, and your dad is closing that up. Rosalia, please clean your brother up, and I have tried to salvage some of this. There are many people he was supposed to meet. Please, the Bouchon and the Krauses particularly, there are some important dealings that I have with them. I need you to do what you do. And Ainsley needs to be caught up and establish some foundation of a relationship. Can you do that? Yes, Father. And he's got like a stack of papers. He's kind of like...
I kind of give Rosalia a look of like, should I say something to him, or is now not the time?
As she's kind of like trying to give like the slightest nod, your father steps towards you around the desk. I understand that this is new for you. I understand that there are finer points of polite society. A wrong greeting, using the wrong title, using the wrong utensil at dinner. All perfectly acceptable mistakes. I would have thought from years of your previous work that you would be able to stand still in a room.
I am truly, deeply sorry for any embarrassment I've caused you, Father.
Well, luckily your mother has told the entire world that you are only half my son. So, I'm not embarrassed. But you have work to do. And he turns and walks away.
Ainsley starts crying.
So, your sister helps you just sort of like washcloth bird baths you a little bit. It's your little like sticky.
Yeah.
And you still don't know how to tie a tie, so they tie your tie for you.
She's so good.
Yeah. Look, I wish there was something I could say to make it better. There's not. There's. I guess the only thing I can say is I understand. I think you are seeing more now. That Mother and I have more similarities, or maybe more sympathetic to your struggles and frustrations than
Right.
may have previously thought.
I guess so. I know I can't do much, but if there's ever anything you would require of me, I'm happy to pretend we're back in the good old days when I was your employee.
I would actually. I do believe Mr. Lockhart is going to have some drinks with the little Irishman.
Yes, he
Arthur.
Mr. Agnew, he was very kind to me.
Yes.
There are people here who heard that and didn't find that a problem immediately. So that's good.
Yes. I think for a couple reasons, befriending Mr. Lockhart would be advantageous.
He's massive.
Yes. One of the things that Father used to tell Christian a lot is, jeez, my son is screaming at the top of his lungs.
Bird.
He gets high. He gets up there. One of the things that Father used to tell me and Christian is when the best way to nullify the threat of a rabid dog is to train it. And then you sort of turn that around. So if I want to know if Mr. Lockhart is trained, I would just like to, in case anything were to happen, I don't know if you know, but Father's been under intense stress lately, and it may have to do with some rivalries, some business dealings that have gotten out of hand. We need to, one, make sure that Mr. Lockhart hasn't been sent as an emissary of our enemies, and the other part would be if he perhaps is for sale.
And you want me to find that out?
I don't want you to inquire. I want you to watch and listen and drink.
I can.
And do what it is you did best for years and years, and be easygoing and get some answers. Find out where he's from, find out why he's really here. Ainsley, the expenditure to book a ticket on this ship is far beyond the combined purse of just about any boxer.
Right.
He's here for something, and we need to find out what.
All right. I'll try.
Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to Mother.
Yes,
you'll be okay. Just watch a little better, maybe where you're going. All right?
Yes, thank you again, Rosalia.
No problem. And she gives you a big hug.
Yeah.
And she holds and in your ear, she says, "It's gonna be all right."
I feel like the most selfish person in the world for holding on to her, but I don't let go until she does.
And then she lets go. She says, "Okay, chin up. Hold us back." And she walks out of the room into your parents'
and
cabin.
I go to find the big scary man.
Okay, Dutch, you went back up with Elliot, and you two ran into Mr. Callum and Sir Harrington,
Sure enough.
who are sort of doing that weird thing where you're like, this happens to me as a dad a lot, where you're at a game and another kid's dad is there, and you're just like, "Yep." So our kids play together.
Right, our one thing in common.
Yep.
Which one's yours?
And just as that silence begins to get awkward, you two see a very large Tormund Giant's Bane with a handlebar mustache and a shaved head heading up the stairs with his little man wife, Elliot.
It's not wrong.
Frail.
Dutch is gonna immediately try to break tension of just, Mr. Agnew, Sir Harrington, Duke, lovely to see the two of you. We aren't intruding on anything now, are we?
Oh, no, I was just inviting Mr. Agnew to a bit of a gathering I hope to have tomorrow.
Fantastic. Well, if I may invite both of you to a gathering right now at this bar. And
right, that's the type of gathering I like.
Love to join you both. Elliot,
Perfect.
I have some invitations I was going to write. Do you mind taking care of that for me?
Yeah, sure. I can take care of that real quick. But do you mind if I stick around for a glass of wine or two? Just right here.
Oh, at this point, the bartender, as you guys walked up, says to you, Sir Harrington, so there is on the third deck, there's a concierge service that would take care of anything, any administrative requirements you need.
Oh, lovely.
Elliot kind of takes a deep breath of relief.
Go get in touch with the concierge service and tell them I need invitation for the elder Montague, the younger Montague, Mr. Agnew. Mr. Lockhart, are you well read?
Well enough.
Well,
I like to.
Lockhart. And you know what? Let's include Lady Montague the Younger in this as well.
So we should. She is a true dime a dozen.
Right away.
Oh, and Captain Francis Chester Reed should get one just for propriety's sake. I don't expect him to join.
Right away, Sir Harrington. I go up to the bar, I order my glass of Pinot Noir, and I walk away.
Elliot, as you walk away, you run into Ainsley.
Not gonna do that again.
Oh, hey. I sort of noticed that he looks a lot, cleaner and a little bit more, well kept, and I'm just like, are you good now? Is everything okay?
On the outside?
Well, that's all that matters. Gotta fake it till you make it, kid.
I'm learning that very quickly.
Yeah.
What is it you do?
Oh, I'm a historian, an anthropologist. I've been traveling with Sir Harrington, documenting our travels for document's sake.
Right.
We're coming back with something very exciting that I feel the higher ups at Princeton will be very excited about, and will finally allow me to start getting into my doctorate, if you will. So,
Oh, well, best of luck.
thank you.
David, have I heard of Sir Harrington before this? Is any of this ringing a bell for me?
Roll a. Where's your? Sorry.
Society could theoretically apply, maybe.
Yeah, but that's not going to be good.
Well, history ain't gonna be better.
Yeah, something's going to be good for them so far.
What was that noise?
Yeah, go ahead and just roll a education.
Education? Okay, that's
a no roll.
okay. Hey!
Success?
I have a 40, I got a 40.
Yeah,
Hell
there
yeah.
we go.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you know who Sir Harrington is. Sir Harrington is somewhere between a real life like Indiana Jones and like Richard Branson.
Right.
So
he's a
Richard
very
Branson.
like a real loud personality, super rich, stupid rich, but still like goes out and does the thing.
Right, that's fascinating. I've never left Manchester before this.
Oh, yeah. We've been all over, mostly Asia for the past few, year and a half, so, it's gonna be nice getting home for once, so.
Right. Well, I was about to, find, Sir Duke and Mr. Agnew and Mr. Lockhart.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah, they should be, right in the ballroom. I think there's a bar that they're all congregating
Wonderful,
around.
thank you. I hope to see you again.
Yeah, no, I'll be right back.
Great.
Just gotta take care of some stuff.
And I will sheepishly approach the only 3 of the 4 men who have been nice to me on this boat so far.
Perfect. And you guys get drinks. You guys are having a good time. Elliot.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Answer?
Do you go and meet Mr. Montague at 11 p.m.?
Yes. With the way that Elliot was cornered and, spoken to, I feel like he's more scared of what happens if he doesn't go at 11 o'clock.
Okay. So you all have your drinks, you're having a good time. There is a bit of a brush up. Somebody taller than Dutch cuts in line and asks for 3 vodkas, 3 iced vodkas. Sir Harrington is able to navigate the situation, and cuts that out. But Dutch, that's a familiar face for you.
That'd be Igor, wouldn't it? Perfect.
You didn't hear a name,
but I know it.
But you know the name.
Can I clock that Dutch is clocking something?
Ooh, psychology.
Okay. 73.
Hey, listen, you had one good one, all right?
It's a couple tough guys sizing each other up. It's that, it's like two, when dogs kind of circle each other because they're trying to smell each other's butt at the same time. Like a little bit of that at the bar. It's just two big guys seeing how big each other are. Standing 5 feet apart.
Not gay.
Yeah, you guys have a good time. You have a fun time. Elliot, roll. It was that was around 7 is when sun set.
Yeah.
How long do you guys stay out and drink?
I intentionally
think-
stay out until it's just me and Dutch.
I was gonna say Dutch is gonna try to play the long game and is gonna stay out as long as he can to get Callum alone.
I think Harrington took a little bit of offense that he didn't like react with earlier from Callum's slight at his writing. And it's Harrington's buying the drinks tonight, and every drink that Callum has gotten has been a double. Harrington is, yeah, you're gonna wake up with a hangover tomorrow.
He's Irish.
I have one thing of whiskey, buddy. It lasts me a long time. I'm old. It's a double though, so probably will. I'm old.
Dutch is, however, taking much advantage of the fact that you are paying for the drinks and is downing pints of Guinness.
Dutch and Sir Harrington, give me Constitution.
Ooh.
I'm just hanging out until someone tells me to leave.
Stay, kiddo.
Elliot's hanging around until 11 when he knows he has to go find Alexander.
That's a 91 on 75.
15 on 80.
Whoa!
That's a more than
Holds
5th
his shit.
success.
Sir Duke, you're getting a little toasty.
Oh.
Dutch, you're getting
Oh, yeah.
a little toasty. Sir Harrington, you're mostly fine. Elliot, do you just sneak away? Or what is Elliot's approach?
That's a really good question, because in Elliot's mind, he knows the significance of, like, he hasn't been in these meetings since he was, like, probably, like, a little bit post-grad with his master's. So he's kind of aware, like, this is a secret thing. You don't really tell people what you're doing, so I think he would try his best.
To be fair, I don't think this... bro, I think you would know.
Mhm.
This is a meeting. This was
Okay.
he wanted to see you again.
Okay.
Like he's
So then-
got other shit he's gonna deal with, and he was like, I want to get back to you, but I got other stuff
Yeah.
that's way
So
more
I think
important.
I don't think he's gonna be slick about it. I think he's gonna
Okay.
try to be like, oh, I have to like go meet with someone right now. I'll try to be back as soon as possible, but I'll probably just return to the cabin after we wrap up.
You're not meeting with that publisher behind my back, are you, Elliot?
For the last time, Harrington, he's a fucking fraud. We don't need him.
No, well, I want the radio show. I want a radio show, Elliot.
We don't need the radio show. The books are enough.
Enough is never
What's
enough.
gonna last? What's
However,
gonna last longer?
Day one.
What's gonna last longer through history? These fucking books are. No one's gonna know about these radio shows in, like, God knows how long.
Radio's gonna last forever, I'm telling you.
Whatever you say, Sir Harrington, then by all means, go speak to the man about a radio show.
You know,
you see the publisher up. Yeah, you see him up and around.
and I'm actually gonna leave the table at the same time Elliot does to go talk to the publisher.
Oh my god.
Jesus
He's very
Christ.
happy to see you. Ainsley, Duke, and Callum, you're there alone. Elliot, we will follow you down. There's another. This is where the jazz performance is going to be the next night. But yeah, it's like more like low lit. It's got more of that speakeasy vibe.
Yeah.
Whereas where you guys were earlier had more of like a grand ballroom feel, right? More like big and luxurious. This is like velvet, dark.
We're in the heart of Prohibition, aren't we?
Huh?
We're smack dab in the center of Prohibition, aren't we?
It just started.
Oh fuck.
So this place was like crafted with the Prohibition in mind, right? It is very very dark, low lit. Like I said, there's a stage right now that nobody's singing on, but there's like a live band playing some not quite jazz music. And over in a corner, you see Alexander Montague sitting with a man who, who looks like a thumb. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And then a third individual with wire-rimmed glasses, very German-looking, very, very sharp suit,
Oh, okay.
clean tailor. And they're talking very animatedly as you approach.
Elliot was very much under the assumption that this was just a meeting between him and Alexander Montague, and now he is very nervous. He feels like he fucked up somehow. And he's gonna
this will fix everything. There is nothing that these 10 days are over, all of our problems will go away. You have to understand. And then you hear the third individual with the wire-rimmed glasses say, "Yes, Alexander, you must expand your horizons. It is very important." And then as you come up, they kind of like hush up a bit. And the German man says to you, "Yes, can I will take, if I could, is the kitchen still open?"
Oh,
Do you
no.
make strudel?
Sorry, I'm not. Jesus Christ. No, I'm here to see, Mr. Montague.
Spit it out. What?
I was asked to come here by Mr. Montague. And he sort of holds up his hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at this point he sees your ring. He's, okay. And he like he puts out a hand like to shake, but shows his ring as well.
Okay.
It is as well a gold version.
Okay.
Of the same ring, and you see on this man whose hands are like truly like it looks like he's got like a baseball mitt-sized hand.
Yeah.
And his fingers are like kielbasa sausages. You see the big, and it's like a smoother version. It's like probably silver or something version of the same ring.
Okay.
The German man sticks his hand out first, and he's like, "Kraus, Mr. James Kraus, it is a pleasure to meet another shepherd." And he gives like a little head nod. And then the other man says, "Cavalli, Bruno Cavalli. Buongiorno." And
Elliot,
his gigantic hand swallows yours.
Elliot Fowler, Princeton University.
American. Wonderful.
Jesus Christ.
And then Mr. Montague says, "Yes, Mr. Fowler. It is wonderful to see you again.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, if you could excuse me, I am going to gauge the interest of young Mr. Fowler's desire to climb the ranks, if you will." And they say, "Of course, of course." And you see this like man, like I said, that looks like a thumb, bald-headed. Again, big bristled mustache. His is a little more slick though; it's thin. Comes down. As he like stands up. There's almost no change in height. He's maybe 5'4". He is about as wide as he is tall. Or like skedaddles around out. He looks like if Danny DeVito was a power lifter.
You can't just say that.
He just did.
So this guy, Bruno Cavalli and James Krause sort of walk away, and they're continuing what seems to be like an animated discussion. Mr. Fowler, please sit.
Yeah.
Do you want anything? And he's snapping in there.
And
before his third snap, there's somebody immediately at the table.
Whatever whatever red wine they can get is perfectly fine by me.
But wait, are you some sort of barbarian? Whatever they have? What do you want to drink, man?
Cabernet Sauvignon, please.
You heard it. All right. Look, I'm going to be very honest with you. Your communication style deeply bothers me.
Youch.
Just went for the throat.
I don't understand. I'm gonna cut all that laughter out.
Please.
I just want to get this straight. You graduate Princeton.
Yes.
It's 16. You get your master's shortly after. You go on to be I don't know, manservant or whatever of
A personal
one of the most
assistant.
famous. Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever helps you
So
feel
scared.
better. Now you want to speak up for yourself. More of that, please. You go on to do that, and you can't even order wine on your own.
Mr. Montague, it has been a rattling past couple weeks. I apologize for
Do
any
you think
nervousness.
life is going to get easier?
No, sir, I don't.
So then you can either get softer and continue to shrink away until you are nothing in this life, or you can reach back, find that spine, and stiffen it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now that that's out of the way, look. I don't know. How long you? How many years ago did you get that ring?
Maybe 10 years ago. It was like about halfway through my first year at Princeton, for grad school at least. Professor Edwards came up to me and asked if I wanted to participate in some office hours, and that's when I found out it wasn't just office hours, and they kind of promised me that they'd help project my career and help me get all these opportunities, and I couldn't pass up.
What did they tell you about what it is this organization does?
To me, it felt more like a brotherhood, like a fraternity. They didn't really go deep into it. I mean, like you said, I'm not that high up. I'm just a peon to you guys.
Americans are fucking everything up. What the Virgo Pastores, as we are called,
Mm-hmm.
is an organization that has existed sometime around the founding of Rome. Do you you're from America?
Yes, sir.
When the West was expanding, how many do you do you happen to know offhand the initial survival rate of those going west? Or even the colonies. Let's stay in the colonies. A famous one, Roanoke. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, they all perished, or they disappeared, but a lot of people presume that they perished.
Yes, with no signs.
It was like a ghost town, yeah.
Yes. And how many more accidental explorers and other offshoots of colonies disappeared with no trace, and how many of those that went west were never heard from again, killed in grisly attacks from bears or wolves or whatever?
I mean, it was pretty common from what I've been studying.
Yes, very large numbers. What if I told you that every time humanity has explored what was largely, every time the West, every time Anglos and Europeans explored areas hitherto uncivilized, the obstacles went beyond nature?
Beyond nature, how, sir?
Supernatural. What if there were things in certain areas that could cause mass panic if widely known and distributed? If I told you now that there was a pack of wild dogs running loose on this ship, how would you feel?
I'd lock myself in my room.
Exactly.
I'd try to barricade myself as hard as I possibly could.
Exactly. Now imagine if those dogs had 3 heads and could spit acid.
I would launch myself off the boat, sir.
Yes, and society reacts similarly when dangers appear. You tend to retreat.
Yes.
Others would let the chaos and anarchy be a mask to hide their more base desires. During every siege and every war and everything, right? It's the panic that sets in that causes people to rape and pillage and kill one another and brothers and all kinds of stuff. Us, as the Virgo Pastoris, view it as a necessary evil to placate the masses, and hide from them the horrors of the world the same way you would hide the truths of the world from a child. And in that way, we shape society and culture. One of the more famous Americans who's a member of Virgo Pastors is Teddy Roosevelt.
Would I have known that?
Yes.
Okay.
Some cryptids and some of these supernatural goings on are in areas where the Amazon, there's the Sahara, there are wide swaths, the Antarctic, the North Pole, places where uninhabitable are. Any area could be conquered by land, right? We could cut down all the trees, we could do whatever we needed, we could redivert water. But there are some areas where some things are harder to kill and easier to contain. So we developed the national park system. Somewhere where there was always armed men and women who, to preserve the beauty of nature, so that way there was no mass amount of settlers, and so therefore no mass deaths. But it is a campsite, it is nature, it is wild. Accidents happen. So there's a certain amount of acceptable death that goes on. And that's just one of the many ways we do that. There is a meeting tonight, a very important one, at 1 a.m. in the main ballroom. Yes.
Okay.
In just a couple hours. These are very secret.
Okay.
If you find that spine, you should come. But it is not for the faint of heart, nor those with weak stomachs.
Yes, Mr. Montague, I'll be there.
All right. I look forward to it. And he sticks a hand out.
I shake it back.
All right. Okay. Elliot, you slam your wine and get up from the table. Let's go back again to Ainsley. It's hard to imagine 2 more different people on this boat. Callum, again, 5'5", 5'6" on a great day with a good shoe. And Dutch, nearly a foot taller, easily maybe your body weight more
Yeah.
than Callum. But it seems like they're getting along.
So that was how, essentially, I learned how to pack gloves, and all it really took was like 1 or 2 knocks to his jaw. But after a while, it just kind of gets boring beating every single opponent you've ever had in New York. So, I mean, I had to take the job overseas.
Right. I understand it. It's
It
tough
happens.
being on top, It can be a lot.
Absolutely. And listen, Irish American to Irishman. We tend to be
We
up
like to be
there,
little scrappers when we can.
Absolutely. Especially in a ring. Are you kidding?
Dutch, you were a little buzzed. Go ahead and roll a stealth roll with a
Yeah.
disadvantage. So roll an extra 10s die.
Stealth roll with disadvantage.
Ainsley is like just kind of listening to both of them and like has nothing to add to this conversation, so it's just like not speaking unless spoken to.
Is doing that like 13-year-old
Yeah.
thing when you're with your dad's finally like, yeah, you can sit with me while we hang out. Just like,
So one of them was a 7, the other's a 77. So
Dutch, as you're showing the old 1-2 kind of moving, Ainsley, roll a spot.
Okay. Hey, something I'm good at.
Don't say that
I
before you roll.
probably just
Don't
jinxed
say
it.
that before you roll.
Yeah.
And you can add you can also add an extra 10 because Dutch is
Thank you,
hammered.
Christ. Okay. I have a 60. I got a 26.
That's
Way.
First of all, check it so we can maybe get better at this later. No, it's a system. And then you were given. You remember as you're sitting here and observing. Oh shit! I'm supposed to be doing something. You see a bit of tattoos peek out a couple times. From Dutch, which is insane.
Yeah.
Like someone on this boat having tattoos that's not a sailor, crazy. What's crazier is you think you see a sword tip and like some red on the front, right? Or is it
up top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
it's
it's blue. It's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either
like
way.
a bright color is the point. As the collar dips at one point and he kind of fixes it.
Yeah, for sure pops one open for a second as he gets a little sweatier, not really thinking about it as much.
About it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's
back in the glory days.
Something for you to put away. Sir Harrington, you are talking with you went and found the publisher.
Yeah.
Mr. Harrington, good boy. How you doing?
What
can I do for you?
Wanted to talk to you a little more about that radio series that you were talking to me about.
Yeah.
Now, see, I can't sign on with my current series of publications. You understand? I've already got contracts with papers all over for the pulps.
A whole new thing, a whole new world, a brave new world, a brave new world for Duke Harrington.
Oh, I'll go one step further. The little, I'm getting up there in years, but my little apprentice following me around?
Oh, the little boy. Yeah.
Yes, well,
is that your son? We can make a roll for your son.
Elliot's fully a almost 30-year-old man being referred to as the boy.
Shaping up to be quite the explorer himself. And I was thinking,
wonderful.
Your publishing agency would be absolutely perfect for a new series, A Brave New World, with Elliot Fowler. Sorry, by the time we publish, with Dr. Elliot Fowler.
Interesting. Well, you see here, I think we can make something work if you are the first one, and we do a whole new series for you, and then built into the narrative is a passing on of the torch. when Sherlock dies, but instead of coming back from the dead and that waterfall, you just kind of go away.
I'm thinking,
But we need to establish a firm audience and establish to that audience that Elliot is capable. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm a good salesman. I don't...
well,
That's a tough sell.
I'll tell you something. A good story is an easy sell. And what's a good story but a good lie?
Well, it does help us that we're on the radio and they can't see him.
Exactly.
Yes, we'll
I'm
just have to describe
sorry.
him.
Was I just told I have a face for radio in 1922 speak? Is that what I just me, Maggie, the person, just overheard that?
Back up top.
And Elliot, give me a listen roll.
Jesus Christ!
I thought this was occurring at the same time Elliot left for his meeting.
Yeah, this is we're wrapping this up.
Oh shit.
So
Because you were drinking with
you're right,
Callum and Dutch, and then you decided to go over.
So my listen is a 20,
and
I just rolled a 1.
You heard the whole thing.
I'm pissed. I am even more pissed now, especially after he just made me run that laundry list of people to the concierge, and now
that last chunk of he's not good enough on his own. He needs your legitimacy. Good thing this is on radio.
And especially after the entire conversation I had with Mr. Montague, I am just like...
Yeah, because we'll say you guys were in a booth, and Elliot, you were coming around on where you guys were in like a corner booth, and the came on a blind spot, heard your name, and kind of stopped.
Yeah.
And then hear that. Yeah, so it'll be yeah. I mean, what is publishing but mostly lies? We can make people believe that he's a big, strong.
Well, I think
whatever.
with the new fat of these dandy boys here, it might be worth our while to present him as is. I can see the adventures of Elliot Fowler being quite visible.
Yeah, but dandy boys are at least pretty. You can't be pretty on the radio.
I drop my wine glass in full after that.
That's my apprentice you're speaking of. I'd thank you to keep a kind tongue in your mouth.
Well, no, I mean the radio. Again, we're talking about looks here with dandies. You can't be. Nobody cares how Oscar Wilde looks on the radio.
Elliot's appearance.
And nobody cares who the man behind the radio is either. I thank you to keep that in mind and remember that I have other publishers.
All right. We can work something out. I'm saying we'll work together.
I'll speak to.
Does Elliot come around?
I think after that, and like I said, like taking everything that he's had his conversation with Alexander Montague, like in consideration, like being like you need to build a spine, like you need to like present yourself as a man of like high education, of importance. Like he just turns around and just heads back to his cabin to like just hide out there before the 1 a.m. meeting.
I'm so sorry. And just to be clear, I only paid for one cabin, right, David?
Yeah. Well, you have a suite.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I have a suite.
Yeah. Okay. Ainsley, it's getting late. It's like maybe 11:30.
Right. I really don't want to
midnight.
leave because I don't want to see Lucinda right now.
You think it's a safe bet that Lucinda's probably gone down for the night?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I am.
Lucinda's not a big social. You think it's pretty safe that they are firmly in their cabin, probably got a little bit of medicine to like help them sleep.
Yeah. I am gonna stick around with Dutch and Callum unless it's like obvious that they want me to leave or if like something else calls my attention.
Okay.
I think there's gonna be
Yeah.
a point where Dutch is beginning to realize, okay, people are setting down,
Yeah,
and
this
he's just
place
gonna
is mostly
look.
empty.
Yeah, and he's gonna look over to Ainsley, and with as much kindness as he can muster, just Ainsley. That is your name, right? Ainsley Montague?
Ainsley Gage. My name
Gage.
still hasn't, been formally changed.
But you are with the big family of the Montague, are you not?
Alexander Montague is my father, yes.
Sure. I mean no disrespect. It's getting a bit late. Don't you think it's
Of
about
course.
time to maybe check in with your sister? She is...
My apologies for intruding.
You are not by any means intruding. This is a matter of work.
Right. I just wanted to thank you both again for your hospitality.
Of course.
Absolutely. And again, if you or if your family, as connected or not as you are, if you need a hand, you can find me. I'm in one of the lower cabins, so it might be a little bit beneath you to come grab me, but I would be happy to be
Mr.
helpful.
Lockhart, it would make me exceedingly more comfortable.
If you need a
Sure. Then come on visit me sometime.
need a hand,
and
go to
I'll help
Dutch.
you
If you need an ear, come
Yeah,
to me.
Dutch.
I appreciate it. Have a good night. Thank you.
We'll
As
come
to you,
back
boy.
to Dutch and Kellum in a second. Ainsley, roll a stealth roll.
Okay. Okay, stealth is 50. Oh, I dropped. Are we counting floor dice?
Was the chest
If it's good. 'Cause you need it.
Fuck you, man. Okay, I have a 50. I got a 23.
Oh, that is so good. You again are going. So there's kind of these there's stairwells at the aft end and the forward end of the ship, and then there's one in the center. You come down the center one, and there's like two big suites on each side, port and starboard sides of the boat. But as you like come to every door, there's like a cutout, a bit of an area, and you're right up to the second to last one, and you hear the door opening. So you wanting to get out of the way, probably not run into your dad. I would assume jump into one of those cutouts.
Sure, yeah.
You see your father in attire that you've never seen before. And give me it's kind of dark now, give me a spot hidden.
Okay. I am capable of rolling well. I have a 60, I rolled a 41.
Your dad's in a full robe. And has they look like almost like graduation tassels, but they are like thick rope that is gold or like gilded, wrapped around almost in like a noose, hanging down over the front of the robe. And in his hand, you see as he's like walking by, he's putting a mask on that looks like some sort of crazy animal mask, and is and walks down and passes right by. He's like in such a hurry. It's just after midnight now.
Oh, okay. I kind of just take that as I'm very tired and a little buzzed. We're gonna come back to that if ever. Probably not. Honestly, we're probably never gonna address that. That seems like one that you'd tack down. I'm gonna go to my cabin.
Okay, you go to your cabin, everything's fine, and you go to sleep. Dutch and Callum, you are finally alone.
Right, lad. Lower deck 42, right?
Yeah, I think fourth, something like that. Wherever the fuck they stick,
Irish.
somewhat normal people.
You guys are on the third deck. You guys are in cabins that are not ocean. Like you don't have windows to the.
Right, it's
You're
low
right,
enough that
yeah.
it's like
You are
we
inside. You are on the.
We do not even have
yeah.
portholes.
Yeah, you don't have portholes. You're inboard. They're still really nice. It's still like a much bigger room than you would see on most other places, and you don't have to share like in most other like second and third class. There's like there's no control over it, right? You just kind of like you take whatever bed is available. This is like a full like hotel room.
It's a bit stuffy for my liking, but yeah, I'm in the lowers.
Let's walk down to our cabins and have a chat.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to accompany.
No,
No,
kind of curious. You know, saddled yourself up with a small old man you never seen.
Both of you roll me a spot hidden real quick.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's 17. An 8.
Okay.
That's an extreme for me.
Yeah, I passed.
She's 17. Kellum, is that just a pass or an extreme? Kellum, you think
I have 70 in there.
Yeah, Kellum, you think you see people places where there shouldn't be doors. You think you saw someone like go into what looked like a door, and then you walk by that area and there's nothing there. So you're probably just a little drunk. Dutch, you fully see someone in a rope.
Dutch is... Are they coming towards us, away from us?
No, they were like walking
across?
Yeah, they were going down the stairs, and you like happened, and then you like popped over a little bit, and like you didn't see them again.
As we're moving...
That person had a silver, though. For sure, there was like rope around their neck.
Dutch stops in his tracks for a minute. Sorry, you were saying, young man.
Kind of curious why you decided to saddle up with me. Random old man you never seen.
Nah. I like making friends. And, well, I'm here on a bit of a lonely streak. I look to his hand. Do I see a ring on Callum?
Not a dang
No,
thing.
you do not.
You know, I've got something interesting to tell you about, if you'd like to know.
I'm all ears, lad.
Just out of curiosity. A little bit drunk and a little bit probably too loose-lipped. You happen to notice all them rings people happen to got? Usually right hand, usually pinky. Various makes, but all similar look.
There's always a certain design that begins to stick out.
Exactly. Nice little crook. I find them fascinating. I happen to be curious. Not about joining ranks, but when I tend to see a whole lot of people with the same thing, I get a little nervous. I don't know about you. And we are steeped in it.
Doesn't help when you don't have the thing with you to look like one of them, I suppose. I don't happen to
No,
like
it
them too
doesn't.
much myself.
Do you now? You got a name for that group? Or anything you might know? This is now Dutch beginning to lean over in the similar way of Montague. More predator-prey now.
I happen to know a good bit about them. Learned quite a bit, some research I've done.
I've been doing some research myself. You know, if you've been doing so much research, I would really love... As he's saying this, he's reaching into his coat pocket. He's very slyly, he's not taking his hand back out, but he's slipping his fingers into his very intricate brass knuckles, hidden away. I'd be very curious to pick your brain about what you might know. That sound alright to you?
Sounds fine to me. But if we're gonna share things, we gotta Maybe not be so secretive with each other either. Take your hand out your pocket there, lad.
He's not afraid. Shows off the one. Got a matching set of these. And at that point, he's going to pop open a few more buttons, and his bright white undershirt under the black clothes is going to show. And finally, some more of the intricate design of his tattoos. The top of a samurai sword, a twisting snake, what looks like a tiger's paw. He takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and his arms down to the wrists are just coated in black ink in these thick, undulating waves. I happen to work for some very lovely people who are very interested in that group.
If it makes you feel any better, lad, I don't know who the fuck that is. So.
Here's a little bit about me. I grew up in the Bronx. I was a boxer. I told you that. I was a champ. When I got sent over east to, defend the West, I fought mostly in Japan. The Japanese have this thing called the Yakuza. It's this tight, familial group. Some might compare it to the Mafia, but the Mafia is too messy. New York has been coated in blood and sunk with bodies. The Yakuza know how to do things better. And I've been shacked up with them for about 6 years. Some odd.
So family's important to you then, lad?
That's who I'm with. Family's very
do just
important.
about anything to make sure that should anything bad happen to your family, it's equally returned.
Doubly. If not tenfold.
I think we'll get along fine.
Yes, we will. And he's going to hold out a hand, still with the brass knuckles, to shake yours.
Shake, no problem. He'll hear God muted in his head.
David, you are muted.
We'll keep rolling with that wonderful 7 spot hidden. And as you shake as you shake Callum's hand, way down.
Oh, he wasn't gonna hide it.
No. Way down the P-way, down the hallway. These boats kind of have cresting bows, right? So at what is almost your foot level, you see a head pop back in.
I don't know if you caught it, but the people that were steeped in seemed to be mobilizing.
Right. Well, I don't have as much time as I'd like to then to do some things, but rest assured, I'd like to make a friend out of young Ainsley Montague.
I think the Montague boy, Gage boy, he says, but the Montague boy. There's a reason why I've offered my services so quickly.
I don't know.
As well.
I don't know about your family at all, but I got you birthright by the father, so it's Montague.
Birthright by the father. That sounds about right to me. Hey, the child must pay for the sins of the father, couldn't they? Now, you happen to be a quiet type? 'Cause, I think it might be interesting if we do a little looking. Do a little listening.
Son, I can listen with the best of them.
We're gonna get along just fine. He's gonna throw on his coat, wrap an arm around you, and start walking off in the direction of the head that crested up for a moment.
Perfect.
And look towards whatever I can find.
Give me, Callum, you head into your room.
I watch him for a bit.
Oh, sorry.
I don't directly head in because I want to see if if anything happens to him.
Dutch, go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
I love it. That is... Oh! That's a 9. I'm rolling zeros today, baby.
I love it. You don't even necessarily see it. You sort of you take a guess at that hallway, right? When you went down, and it's like, did you go down? Did you go up? Where would he have gone? And you're trying to listen. And your first instinct is a guess, and then your second one, you catch just the flash of a large silhouette going into one of these. They're inboard. You are now in servants' quarters, by the way. You went down. Good. And you now are in servants' quarters. So all the nice wood paneling is gone. All the like gilded, sharp, angular lines that Art Deco that so pervaded these and signified class in this era. And it's stuffier here, and it's gross, and you see just a large silhouette go through that door.
Steel now.
And get ahead and give me a... This is also going to be tough. You have locksmith, right?
I do. And I've got 30 in that.
Give me a locksmith roll and see if you can figure this out.
Please. 61. No.
You found the seam. You know where the door is, but you can't quite get through it. And then you hear a lot of voices. They're coming from down.
Towards me?
No, they're coming from the level below you. Do you go to investigate?
Absolutely, I do.
Ainsley. Sorry, not Ainsley. Elliot. I keep mixing up Elliot and
That's
Ainsley.
fine. It's fine. They're both twinks. They're both anxious. We just basically copy paste.
It's like different fonts.
Auntie Milo Thatch and even more nervous Milo Thatch.
He meets you at the door. You come and you say, "Hey, I'm here to see Mr. Montague." Mm-hmm. There's these two guards at the door. They say, one moment, and they go get him, and he meets you at the door. You come in for just a second. Like I said, everybody's in a robe, masks. They all have ropes tied around their necks, hangsman noose hung upside down. And he, Mr. Fowler, I apologize. Tonight, we can bring you in slowly, but we need to know that you can be trusted. Unfortunately, tonight is more serious business than I thought was going to be discussed. I apologize. Tell your man,
Sir Harrington.
Huntington? What is it?
Sir Harrington, Duke, sir.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I will be at the salon tomorrow.
I will relay the message, yes.
Perfect. As you head out, do you go back to your room?
I think Elliot is really curious as to what's going on, right? So I think he's gonna try to find somewhere where he can just like crouch and like stay out of sight.
Roll a stealth.
Oh, that's a 37 on a 60.
It's good enough for me. Same thing. There's like all these like little alcoves where there's like sconces, because the hallways in ships, right? They're very narrow. Mm-hmm. So any sort of sconce, they have like built-in cutaways. Mm-hmm. And Elliot's just thin enough of a man-wife to fit into one of these, and it's very dark on the ship right now.
Yeah.
This area is like shut down. Mm-hmm. It's approaching 1 a.m. And you hear they all sort of like head out and head down. There's someone standing there guarding like the hallway to make sure that nobody can come, and then you see them like hand signaling, and they all go down, and they all go down, and they all go down. And they go down into beyond servants' quarters, and they go, do you follow?
Yes, absolutely.
You can use that stealth. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll keep that stealth. You're able to like stay just as far back from the team that's like clearly shepherding them. And just as they go into what is like the belly of the ship, there's a big what looks like hydraulic doors guarding it, and then it goes into like a big open bay.
Yeah.
The doors are like open, and as you're going down there and you're trying to sneak steadily behind,
Sneak.
you feel a big, large hand on your shoulder, and it's Dutch.
Elliot
Hey there,
jumps like 5 feet out of his fucking skin. He's like, holy fucking shit.
Dutch is going to immediately clasp a massive hand over your mouth. Listen here, boy. We're both in places we shouldn't be. Let's not waste that opportunity, should we? Good. Quietly. He's gonna let the hand go.
What the fuck are you doing down here?
I could ask the same of you, but then again, you got that special little ring on your finger.
Elliot feels like his heart drop into his ass when he brings up the ring. And he's like, I don't.
You don't what?
How the fuck do you know about the ring?
I got friends in high and low places. Now, I want you...
You start to hear chanting.
Here's the thing. I'm very interested in what's going on. I'm sure you are too. I can tell you're down here. You're not gonna rat me out. I'm not gonna rat you out. And if I find out, and again, the brass knucks are being wielded, you know, it basically puts the hand on the shoulder and lets him feel the weight of his hand and this brass. And if I find out that it comes back to me from you, you're not making it off this ship. Do you understand?
Chanting has subsided.
Quickly.
You guys can just make out a voice. I
can make a listen roll if you need or want.
I could also do listen too.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think you... Well, you would hear what they're saying. You hear what they're saying. You hear what they're saying, which is, all right, to order. We need to figure out. Mr. Krause is here to give some more finer details of the plan. And then Mr. Krause goes into... He starts naming off specific points in the ocean.
Dutch is going to grab the back of Elliot's shirt, like back of the collar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, less of a choice. Drag. And just start pulling him closer so that he can hear. And get very specifics.
Elliot was gonna comply, but damn.
Listen, we ain't got time.
He starts naming off geographic points, right? He starts naming off coordinates in the ocean and says...
Quick question, sorry, before we keep going. Would Dutch have a notepad on him? Yes, no?
Roll a straight up and down luck check. 51 to 100.
Got you. I've got 65 luck points, or am I just going...
No.
North of 50, south of 50.
Yeah, because it's kind of... I would think it's unlikely you would take one to cocktail hour.
Sure
right?
enough. Absolutely.
So maybe you had the sense of mind, too.
Absolutely. North of 50, south of 50. 69. Nice.
Nice.
But no.
Listen.
I think Elliot has one on them.
I was going to make the argument.
The question
Elliot's
is,
a fucking nerd.
Does Elliot pull it out and write stuff down?
He takes one look at Dutch, who has just manhandled him up and down the hallways, and just immediately starts complying and starts writing shit down for him.
Perfect. Okay, so I'll get you these coordinates off whatever.
Okay.
Thank you.
You will need a map to figure them out.
Okay.
Right? But we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He starts naming off coordinates, and he's like naming one after the other, and saying that they will have to drop here, and then on the 21st, June 21st, which is 10 days from now, we will be ready, and we can conduct the ritual. And then you hear a Frenchman in a very French accent. Monsieur, you talk so fast, and you say a lot of things, and I'm supposed to believe that some stupid book from hundreds of years ago is going to bring my daughter back. Why? What sacrifice can you ask me to make to bring my daughter back? With such blind faith.
Elliot hears that specific statement, and his interest immediately peaks.
Dutch. I don't know. French. Does Dutch... Let me go back into the dossier
Nope.
real quick. No?
Nope.
Don't recognize? Cool. I was going to say, in my notes, I don't remember any French accents. So interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. Does Dutch maybe notice the sort of ear raise on Elliot? Okay.
Yeah. At this point, you hear the two guards say, "All right, I'm gonna go on a perimeter sweep." They said to make sure nobody
Out. Book it.
Okay, you guys get
We're
away.
booking it, yeah.
You guys, I'm assuming go to your cabins.
I'm
You
gonna
agree to meet up the next day.
briefly drag Elliot to mine as a power
Okay.
play for a second.
All right.
Just for a moment of making him come with me to mine, and just Elliot, right?
Yeah.
Dutch Lockhart.
I'm aware.
I know you know. That being said, I'm sorry for being gruff with you. Thank you. You did a good thing for me,
Thank you.
and if you scratch my back further, I will scratch yours. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir, call me
Okay.
Dutch.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Dutch.
Okay. Good night. Slap on the back and let him launch.
All right, Ainsley, you woke up to the 1MC, and you hear that voice. You had a dream that you were painting a sunset, and as you wrapped it up, you turned to the person that was with you. You were talking with about all the different. That's all just different shades of red, and that it's those changes. And this person's chatting with you about that. And then you say, "Do you like it, Mom?" And you turn to see your mom, shrunken and with boils, in the worst state she was, ridden with her sickness, just before she passed. And she said, "It's lovely." And then you wake up. And with that in mind, you... sorry, actually, you wake up way before the 1MC. You wake up way before that announcement. It's still a little dark. Are you gonna go? There's a common. Your suite is big enough; it has a common bathroom. But you have to. It's kind of like across the way.
Yeah, I'll go.
You have to get out
I'll
of your
go
cabin.
just like freshen up, especially if I'm awake before everyone else. I'm just gonna quietly.
Yeah, there's a body in the floor in the main room.
Who? What?
Do you approach it? It's face down.
Yeah.
It's the robe.
I think like a scream gets caught in my throat before it can come out. I will tentatively so slowly approach.
You turn it over and your dad's throat is slit. There's a pile of blood that it's dark in here. That's already on your shoes. It's on your hand.
No. Wake up.
Rosalia comes out.
No.
Ainsley,
I don't.
what have you done?
I don't know. I just found him. I don't know.
And that is where we will wrap it up today, gang.
Evil. So evil. I love
David!
it. I love it so much, David.
You motherfucker.
Absolutely evil.
Okay.
Can I say something funny that will hopefully be edited out? Hey, Julia, I know I've been joking about killing your dad this whole time.
It wasn't Dutch.
It wasn't Dutch.
I figured.
So, also you would have noticed the skull would have been in tatters, but holy shit.
He would have one-punched man your dad.
I would have, and it would have been funny.
All right, gang. Like, subscribe, join the Discord. Come chat with us about this episode. We are all in that Discord. We all love to chat. This is also how these players came to play here. Us at Streaming Rainbow are all about expanding our community and involving them in our games, and we would love to have you come play with us.
Now look at us.
Until next time, fair winds, following seas.
Thank you for joining us today. SS Sophia is written by David Robles using the Call of Cthulhu system. The players are Julia, River, Chipper, Lux, and Mags, with David as the Keeper. Editing by David Robles and Eli Gallagher. We hope you enjoyed the drama, laughter, and chaos as much as we did. If you had a blast, don't forget to share the love and tell your friends. Until next time, keep searching for the rainbow.